And if you thought this one was wild,
Don't
wait
have a
until
body
you see
camera on
this
too.
video.
Don't touch my phone.
It's even more unbelievable than this.
I do. This is a public building. This is...
That area right there is restricted. You cannot film inside that area.
But there's people standing right there.
If you do not leave, I will call somebody up here and have you arrested.
We can have Scottsdale PD ask you to leave.
You can have Scottsdale come here and educate you and tell you what a fool you're acting like.
I'm acting like a fool?
Yes.
Not every confrontation with police ends with handcuffs. Sometimes it's the officers who get caught crossing the line. In Scottsdale, a routine sidewalk recording spirals into chaos when a furious shop owner calls in police backup, and the officers make it worse.
Hi, can I help you guys?
What?
Are you guys, what are you guys filming?
What are we filming?
Yeah.
The front of your store right now.
Oh, for what?
For what?
For what, yeah.
Video that I'm working on?
Okay, hold on. I don't know.
What are you guys up
Yeah,
to?
what are you doing?
Sorry, I can't hear you because
What are you guys up to? I haven't given any permission to record.
you haven't given me permission to record
Yeah,
what?
if you record my face, you need my permission. What?
Well, then what'd you call me for?
Well, you're recording, and you're recording. That's
Don't touch
disrespectful.
anybody. It's not being disrespectful. Sticking your hand in somebody's camera.
No, it's my business.
Now, why don't you guys just go back to work? Have a nice day.
Let's see.
You ever think this might be going somewhere and you might get some good publicity for your store instead of acting like a fool?
I'm not asking for that. I'm asking, I would like people come and say, hey, did you mind if we record something? That would be nice.
Not with your attitude.
No, I wasn't with my attitude. You start to record without asking.
No, you have a terrible attitude. I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you that.
No, you are very disrespectful.
Okay. So you don't want... I need your permission to film you is what you're telling me, right? But you're allowed to film me?
You're filming me.
Oh, so that means you're allowed to?
You didn't ask for my permission, so I will ask for yours.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
We can have Scottsdale PD ask you to leave.
Excuse me?
We can have Scottsdale PD ask you to leave.
You can have Scottsdale come here and educate you and tell you what a fool you're acting like.
I'm acting like a fool?
Yes.
We just told you to stop.
100%.
We just
Did you
told
call the police?
I'm about to.
Call them.
Yeah,
They'll
I
come
will.
educate you. Tell you to go back to work. Call 911.
I am working. You guys can.
He's calling 911 because a couple of guys are taking pictures on the sidewalk.
Because
You
we
guys
didn't
are
give you
fools.
permission.
Amy, we're witness journalists. I know what you guys are doing.
And they're harassing.
If you know what I'm doing, you should have acted right.
What began as a casual travel video took a turn when a store owner stormed out, demanding the cameraman stop filming. She claimed her permission was needed to be recorded, shoved her hand in front of the lens, and even threatened to call the police.
Sorry, Susie. I apologize.
Yeah, sorry, Susie. Sorry she acted rude and ruined the whole experience for
You're
herself.
with my moment with my client.
Oh well, you shouldn't be acting like a fool in front of your clients. Sorry, you should have came out, you should have been friendly, should have been nice, I would have been nice and friendly with you, and that would have been the end of it. Can you imagine if that's the way the world worked, that this lady just decided that her customer needs to leave without anybody taking any pictures outside on this public street? So everybody put their cameras away, go home, cancel your plans, stop taking your video. My customer's coming out now and I'm calling the cops, so that's the way that works. Imagine if that's the world we lived in, just imagine.
Hi there.
Hey.
How are you? Good.
I am asking the gentleman to stop recording us because I don't feel comfortable being on camera and my client haven't been able to leave the store because she doesn't want to leave.
We have no idea.
I don't know. They have been there. I'm recording there too to prove everything they have been saying to us. So everything is recorded there. So
Put that down. You're going to talk to me.
I'm not going to put my camera down.
You can put your camera down. It'll still record.
I'm
and
not
I'm
putting
recording.
my camera down. What is the issue?
The issue.
Let's start with that. My name is Jason. How are you?
I'm fine, Jason.
And who you are?
I'm Officer Shep.
Nice to meet you, Officer Shep. Why don't we have a cordial conversation and de-escalate a little bit here?
Well, we
You got
tried
a one-sided store. You haven't spoken to me yet.
No, I have a patron who cannot leave the store
No,
because
she
she
chooses
doesn't
not to
want
leave
to
the
be
store.
on your camera, and you're refusing to put the camera down so that we can have a cordial conversation.
I don't need to put you're not going to put your camera down. Anyway,
I
let's
don't get to,
Let's
but
have, neither
nice
do I.
try.
Neither do I. Nice try. So let's have the cordial conversation. I'm out on a public sidewalk taking some video, and this woman wants me to stop videoing a public sidewalk so her client can leave.
She doesn't want you to video her store. That's
She doesn't?
private property,
No,
not
it's
a public
not.
sidewalk.
Do you really believe that?
that her store is hers? Yes, I do.
That I can't film it from the sidewalk?
I didn't say that. I said she doesn't want
Let's cut
her
through the chase.
store
Let's cut through the
filmed.
chase. I know the law better than you do.
Oh,
and I'm not
good.
putting my
You're
camera
one of
away.
those.
So what are you going to do about it?
Why are you here?
I'm filming the sidewalk.
The sidewalk is
I'm
this
filming
way.
people walking. I can film anything my eyes can see. You know the deal. You know the story, so don't go there.
Well, you already insulted me and said I don't, but
No, I didn't
I'm
say you don't. I said I know the law
asking
better than you.
why You're filming the store.
Because I'm filming people. I'm going from one business. Not that I owe you an explanation.
You
but I'm
do.
going to give you. No, I don't.
You
well,
do
now I'm not
because
going to
you're
give you one.
in front of a private business,
Doesn't matter.
blocking the entry and
No, I was
exit.
standing right over here. Nobody's blocking any entrances. Don't try
You mean
to-
now that you've moved?
I walk up there to talk to you. Let's not start playing games. Everything I do is on camera.
Okay.
Nice try.
So you're not going to tell me why you're here.
I told you why I'm here.
Within minutes, Scottsdale officers arrive. Instead of de-escalating, one officer sides with the shop owner, insisting the cameraman was blocking the entrance, even though he stood on a public sidewalk the entire time. Each question, he asked, "What crime am I committing?" was met with vague accusations and rising tension.
The patron is inside the store who doesn't feel comfortable to leave because you're in a pissing match with this
I'm
owner.
not in a pissing match. I stayed here waiting for you because she told me she called you. What do you want me to do? Run away and leave so you can look for me? I'm not running anywhere.
Well, I
stayed
don't,
here waiting for you.
to be combative and not provide any
No,
information.
Are you kidding me?
No. You've insulted us from the moment we got here.
Nobody's insulted me.
You're more knowledgeable about everything. You're
Not about
refusing to
everything,
identify
no.
yourself.
Not about everything.
You're filming a sidewalk,
When it comes
except
to-
for
when it
not
comes to the law,
sidewalk.
as far as
and
me-
this.
When it comes to the law, as far as me standing on a public sidewalk taking video, I've been doing it for 35 years. I know the law.
You have created a scene.
No, I really have not. I'm out here minding my own business, taking video on a beautiful day, not bothering a soul. And this woman
Except
wants
for
me-
you are bothering a soul. That is my point.
Not lawfully.
Okay.
No,
All right.
Not at all.
Okay.
The officer continues pressing. Disorderly conduct, disturbance, refusal to identify. But none of it sticks. The cameraman holds his ground, demanding a supervisor, and reminding the officer that standing on a sidewalk with a camera isn't a crime.
Pleasure to meet you. This is my son, Ben.
How you doing, man?
Good. So, we're on YouTube. I don't know if you've ever seen our videos before.
Nope.
So we make travel videos for YouTube.
Okay.
We've been here since early in the afternoon, walking around the whole town.
Okay.
Basically what we do is we go in front of each business, 5-10 minutes, get some people walking in and out. Usually wind up having some funny, entertaining conversations with people.
Okay.
Business owners, customers, whatever. So we're coming down this way. We just had a couple nice interactions with people down here. Stopped here, started filming, and this lady came out, told me to stop filming.
Okay.
The guy that works for her said stop filming because she has a customer that wants to leave the store. I said, your customer can leave. So I'm standing all the way out here. I'm nowhere near her.
Okay.
So then she insisted that I stop filming. I said, I'm not going to stop filming. I'm out here, but for you coming out here, I wasn't even filming you. I'm just
Okay.
filming sidewalk, goings on of the day, things happening. Front of the store was in the shot.
Say that whatever you were doing was causing a disturbance for her business?
No, I think her
No?
coming out, yelling at me, sticking her hand in my hand,
Okay.
doing all that, might have. I don't know.
Do you think that this makes everyone comfortable?
Well, that's a whole nother discussion.
Well,
So,
that-
I'll tell
but
you
that-
what.
but that's
I'll
what I'm
answer.
asking you,
I'll answer,
because-
sure. I'll answer. Some people love being on here.
Right.
Some people
And
other
some hate
people
it,
don't.
right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So
That's why I make very sure
you
I'm-
doing what you do, wouldn't it make sense if somebody comes to you and has an issue with what's going on and it's just causing problems in front of the business to just move along?
Well, I'll tell. And if she didn't call you, I would have been gone. And like I said, I'm in front of each
Well,
business.
how long have you been here?
Since we first got here, probably a half an hour because I stayed.
No,
here
I mean
waiting
in
for
front
you.
of this particular
I
store.
was here for probably less than a minute when she first came out.
How long have you been here?
20 minutes. Did we get this call? It is 18:02, and this call came out.
You're missing my point.
Well, first
Okay,
of all,
so if you're walking around and you got all these stores to go to,
Yeah.
and the one that causes issues for you and you're causing issues
oh,
for
like I said,
them,
if she didn't say she was calling the police, I would have been gone already. I waited because she said she was calling the police. I don't want you to have to look.
how many times did she ask them to leave?
She was filming them before. She was still refusing.
Well, on a public sidewalk, so I never went into her store.
I understand that, but you're still right in front of the doors.
No, I was here. I was literally standing here. Somebody calls the police, and the police are here doing an
Well,
investigation. I think a logical question is
they're
where we are.
uncomfortable with what you guys are doing. So basically everything starts off what the client was talking about, and the client didn't feel comfortable being filmed.
Okay.
So that's why she called the police.
Okay. So
You guys aren't doing anything illegal.
I was gonna say, isn't that a little foolish?
No.
I think you have better things to do than have somebody call you because they
I mean, we handle
don't
lots.
feel like walking out of a store.
Well, I mean, you make people feel uncomfortable, like
No,
we
people make
talked
themselves
about.
feel uncomfortable.
I'm not here to argue with you.
So if somebody's
I'm not
very,
here to argue
if
with
somebody's
you.
very happy to
I'm
be on
not
my
here to
I'm
argue with
asking
you.
you a question.
I'm not going to answer it because
Well,
I'm going
then
to tell
have a
you.
good
Listen,
day. Have a good day.
we talked about
Have
the
a good
fact
day.
that some people
I'm
like
on
to be
Extreme
filmed
having a conversation.
and
Have a
some
good
don't.
day.
All I'm going to
guys
tell
are
you
all done. I'm free to leave.
all I'm telling you is this:
I'm free to leave.
if you cause
Have a good
disturbances,
day. I don't want to hear it.
you're looking
I don't
at.
want to hear your directives. Have a nice day.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. And instead of exacerbating fear, maybe you should tell her the real deal.
Finally, a sergeant steps in. After hearing both sides, he admits the truth. No law was broken. The cameraman is free to go and free to stay. The officers back off, but not before earning a walk of shame caught on camera. A business owner's tantrum and a cop's overreach couldn't erase one fact. Filming in public is a right, and when tested, the law was on the side of the lens.
In December 2021, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes decided to conduct a First Amendment audit of the Orangetown Town Hall building, including the Orangetown Police Department. However, just when he was filming inside the town hall, an employee questioned his actions.
Excuse me? What are you doing? What am I doing? Yeah. I'm gonna go over there because I don't want to yell back and forth with you.
I just want to know what you're filming.
Yeah, no, I'm just filming the town hall here. Oh, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
May I get your name so I know who I spoke with?
Liz.
Liz? Thanks, Liz.
The employee understood Sean's reason for filming and didn't bother him much. Sean continued filming around the town hall before encountering a public servant from the town supervisor's office who escalated the situation quickly.
Hi, are you filming?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you? Are you filming?
Who are you first?
Who are you first?
No. Who are you?
I'm sorry, you're in my building. Who are you?
I'm in your building.
This is the town of Orangetown's building?
This is yours?
This is the town of Orangetown's building. I work here.
Oh, okay. This is not your building. You don't own it, right?
I'm sorry, are you filming here?
You don't own the building. The people own the building, ma'am. This is a public building.
And
Respectfully.
you need to have, do you have a permit to film here?
Do I have a permit?
Yeah.
I do not have a permit, no.
Okay, so in order to film in this building, you need a permit.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh,
who are
really?
you? Yeah, really. Who are you? So I know who I spoke with?
I want to know how come you think you don't need a permit?
Is your name on your shirt? I can't really see. You work for the
Please shut
supervisor's
this down
office?
because you're not allowed to film here without a permit.
The woman who refused to identify herself was extremely rude and had no knowledge of the law, as she kept asking Sean to stop filming. However, Sean had every right to film in a publicly accessible area. During their argument, Officer Califf of the Orangetown Police Department arrived and sided with the Karen.
Ma'am, why are you becoming so hostile? How you doing, sir?
Officer Caleb, Orangetown Police Department.
How you doing?
What's going on today?
Nothing, just filming.
Doesn't have a permit.
I don't need a permit.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'd like that shut off,
This
so
is-
I don't want
Exits
anything
this
on
way,
it.
you can turn it off, or I can take it from you.
Don't touch me.
You
If
can
you are
leave.
you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you to leave.
But I
you-
want that
okay.
filming, whatever's on his
Turn it
phone
off.
shut off. I want
Don't.
it
I'm
right
walking
off.
out.
Turn it off.
This is not against the law. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
Turn it
I'm
off.
trying to. You're trying.
Turn off the phone.
I am trying to walk past you to
Turn off
leave.
the phone.
I want to make it clear. I'm trying to walk past you to leave because you're going to need some complaints.
Turn off the
Don't
phone.
touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't I have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
Turn
What are
it
you guys
off.
doing?
You're
This is
allowed.
against the law.
Give me your license.
This is against the law.
License.
This is against the law,
On
sir.
your ID.
This is what crime have I committed?
I can ask you for your ID. You're
And
you're in a government facility.
you can ask me for
Where's
my
your
ID and I can decline.
Where's your ID?
I'm going to decline to give you my ID. It's my right.
Oh, you are? You
It's
can't
my
do that in a
right.
government facility.
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You don't have a permit to
You
film
are-
in this
That's
building.
not a crime.
Officer Califf immediately started intimidating the auditor, even using force against him. Sean was unlawfully bullied out of the area as he continued to protest for his rights. Shockingly, neither of the officers had any clue about the Constitution and continued to push him away.
This is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm gonna wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one. So can you get me a supervisor? Because you're going to make a big mistake here.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your rights.
And I'm going to hold you accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just grab. That doesn't matter. This is a public building. Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of. I have freedom of press.
I said, do you want our supervisor?
Yes, I want your supervisor.
Come down to the police department side, and we'll bring our supervisor.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touch my You touch my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this building.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
It's not a law.
Khalaf had no clue that ordinances do not supersede the Constitution. It's bizarre to see an officer who does not respect the Constitution as he continued to be difficult, along with the other woman. Fortunately, another officer arrived and safely escorted Sean to the police department, where he could talk to a supervisor.
Town ordinance.
It's not a law. Where's the
You want me to
code?
go get the town attorney?
Go get him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's good at what his job, I'm sure he'll
Are you trying
educate
to
you.
insult me?
No, I'm
You
not
just
trying
said
to
I need
insult
be
you.
educated.
Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orangetown.
You obviously
for
don't
filming.
understand I have a
film.
right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this building.
I do. This is a public building.
Did you pay $5,000 and
This
I
is
issue a permit?
You're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming, ma'am.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some peon. Okay?
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad. You've grabbed my camera. Please get me a supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side, and we'll get supervisor.
Please get me a
This is
supervisor.
the town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get out of my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that.
Come on, come on.
No, I don't trust this guy behind me. He's a loose cannon.
Walk in front of us then.
Loose
I'll walk with
cannon.
you. He can walk in front.
Loose cannon. Uneducated.
The officer intervened and took Sean aside before he went on to rant against Officer Khalaf and the public servant who was bullying him.
What are you in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with
Why is he
you?
in training?
Because he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my equipment, which he cannot do.
Right, but you don't have the right to film inside for no legitimate reason, which is what he was trying to explain to you. That's what we're trying to figure out.
First of
what
all,
you're
no one
filming for. Like,
exactly. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. I have to go see the town clerk to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
Okay. But you don't do that at the town clerk, though. That goes to the records department. The Freedom
No,
of Information.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for the police department. I'm not talking about for the police department, sir. I'm talking about for the town. I mean, it's public, but I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. It is. I don't want to put anybody that doesn't. Wow, that's insane. You guys have no right to try and grab my phone. You have no right. I have the right to record.
Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, well that's. It's on body
I don't
camera.
want to speak on that because
It's on body camera.
Right.
And it's on this camera.
Right.
You tried to grab my phone, not you. When I say you, I meant the police.
Right.
Shortly after, the officer called for a supervisor with whom Sean wanted to talk and filed a complaint against Officer Khalaf.
I'm not leaving, so. But yeah, no, I'll wait, no problem. And then after I'm done talking to him, I'll conduct whatever business I have left, and then we'll be good.
Sounds good.
All right.
If that other female comes back, I would just come get me. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm just gonna ignore her. Yeah, I don't want to deal with her, honestly. All right.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, my name is Mike Boyza. I'm a sergeant here at Orangetown PD.
What was your last name, sir?
Boyza, B-O-Y-S-A.
Boyza.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You requested to speak with a supervisor?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Officer Califf.
Okay.
Completely unhinged and out of control.
Okay.
Completely.
All right.
Attempted to take my phone from me. Like, when I say attempted, grabbed my phone and I had to wrestle it out of his hands.
Okay.
Ordered me to leave a public building while I'm conducting lawful business.
Okay.
And just completely unprofessional and unaware of the freedom of press that we have in this country. I told him, no de-escalation technique whatsoever to try and figure out who I was, what I was doing here. Just allowed an employee from the supervisor's office to put a battery in his back. And like I said, immediately, I'm ordering you to leave this building right now. Didn't even ask who I was, what I was doing. No type of, prerequisite questions as to figure out what my purpose is. This is our building. This is the town building. You need a permit to film. Again, all things that a police officer, I don't know if he's new. I don't know You know, if he's been here for 20 years, I don't know. But the point is that a police officer should know, they should be properly trained not to put your hands on law-abiding citizens.
The supervisor calmly listened to the entire incident, and it was clear he understood the law much better than his junior officer. After hearing the whole ordeal, he was ready to file a complaint against Officer Kala.
These behaviors by law enforcement who took an oath to uphold the Constitution really concern me, and I want to file a formal complaint against this officer.
Okay. Do you want to provide me with your ID?
I can give you my name, sure.
Okay. All right. What's your first name, sir?
My first name is Sean, S-E-A-N.
S-E-A-N. Okay. And your last name?
Reyes, R-E-Y-E-S. No issues. This is a public building. These are public areas of the building.
All right. So independent journalist, right?
Correct.
And you're gathering information?
Correct. As far as the layout of the building, you know, public records requests.
A couple forms for you here.
Okay.
Civilian complaint against a police employee. So I'm going to give you a pen here. Do you have a pen on here or no?
No. You know what? I'm going to fill this out. Can you give me your email or internal affairs email, and I can email it over? And I'll definitely follow back up on it.
Would you be able to bring this original back here? Could you fill it out and bring it back to the police station?
Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Will you notarize it and then give it back to me? Give me a copy so I have you know what I mean? Like I have a signed copy that you received it.
I'll look into that, whether or not I can give you an actual copy of it. But what's going to happen is you'll fill it out when you come back here. I'll sign the bottom, confirming it. Okay, but we want to keep the original.
Sean got a complaint form for Khalef, but he was still not done. He went over to the town hall building to get information about the tyrant lady, as he was not ready to let her go so easily.
Regarding, I don't know her name. She didn't give it to me, but a woman came out and was very rude. You know, I would go as far as say unhinged. You know, yelling at me. Had a police officer try and take my camera from me. I have freedom of press. And no one even asked me what I was doing first. They just said, you can't film in here without a permit. Do you have $5,000? You know, just escalated the situation. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right. I don't need a permit, which I tried to explain to her. But again, her behavior and the way she conducted herself was completely out of line. So as a member of the public, I wanted to speak to somebody. And did you talk to the police? Well, she doesn't work for the police. So there's a police officer who I'm going to file a complaint against too.
Hello.
Hi.
I just been advised that the police are handling it, so.
So the police are going to handle the complaint against
So
somebody.
that's all I can say. So have a good day. So the police are going to handle it.
Okay. Well, the people will handle it. Well, you see, no accountability here, no transparency. None whatsoever.
Sean then went over to file a FOIA request, and this time the town clerk seemed to have a problem with the camera.
Don't film me.
Excuse me?
Are you filming me? Please don't do that.
Sir, I'm just
permission to do it.
Okay. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's all I'm trying to do.
Understand.
That's it.
Conduct it when that's closed.
So because I'm filming, you won't help me?
I'm telling you, I didn't give you permission to film me, so please turn it off.
Sir, you work for the public. I don't need your permission. I'm just here gathering content for a story. There's nothing nefarious going on here. I just want to conduct my business, be on my way. There's cameras all over the place. I didn't give you permission to film me.
That's for the safety.
So, okay, so this is for my safety.
What am I going to do?
What am I going to do? Exactly. The argument goes both ways.
I'll see if the form prints out. Normally it's done online. If not, you can really, there's not a form.
It doesn't, yeah, it's a law, so I could just put on a blank piece. You want to hand me a blank piece of paper? I'll take care of it that way. It's not a big deal.
Why are public officials so afraid of being recorded? Finally, Sean wrote his complaint and submitted it to the supervisor.
Hey, Sergeant, here's the written statement.
Okay.
A little sloppy.
All right.
It's basically a little summary of everything I told you already.
All right. Okay. That's my email address. You can take that with you.
All right.
And then email me the video. We'll be in touch.
Will do, Sarge. Thanks.
Okay.
Have a good day.
I'm trying to reach out.
Excuse me.
Shortly after submitting the complaint, he left the building and continued with his day. Officer Koloff acted as a tyrant and was taken care of, but you'll be shocked to see what happened with this police captain who broke the law.
Please. Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
On March 12, 2023, some Oklahoma police officers noticed a car speeding and swerving across the lane. Shortly after, one of the officers pulled over the car and was surprised to discover who was inside.
Okay.
Stay in your vehicle. Get back in your car.
I'm
drunk?
No, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? The big, don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. 116 Show Me 1060 on Henry Lincoln Edward 497. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
The man driving the car was none other than the Oklahoma police captain, James French. The captain was visibly intoxicated and took no time before asserting his authority.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me.
Despite the captain's repeated pleas to turn off the body cam, the brave officer remained firm in his duty and refused to be intimidated by him.
How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turned off here. You didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much did you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor?
Yeah.
How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
The captain was in a desperate situation, and the officer tried to conduct some field sobriety tests before passing judgment.
Forward to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
Just turn around, I'm going to pat you down real quick.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do. I promise you I'm not a problem.
Okay.
Can I shut my door?
I'll shut it for you. Just hang out there at the rear of your Chevy. Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pin, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pin without moving your head, okay? Don't move your head, sir. I'm going to demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French. Mr. French, stand just like that for me.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
You may begin.
1,000.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body cam.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Captain James couldn't believe that he was being held accountable for his action. It's probably the first time he faced an honest officer in his life. Despite his resistance, the officer kept on with the tests.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're done.
You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and I've taken an oath to uphold the law. I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
The captain's awful performance indicated that he was intoxicated beyond the legal limit. The officer conducting the test was getting impatient with James, who wanted special treatment.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body cam once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
All right, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Okay, let's try another test then.
Who is this?
One of my partners.
Who is it?
Not sure. Can't tell with the lights on. No, it's Officer Kitch.
The officer followed protocol and conducted the final sobriety test before he went over to arrest the captain.
All right, anytime you're ready, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
He was taken to the police station, where he was charged with DUI. Soon after this incident, he was placed on administrative leave, and an internal investigation was launched, but there has been no update.
Next, this motorist knew the law better than the clueless cop, who was about to be completely shut down.
I did not break the law.
All right, can I see your license, registration, insurance?
Okay, what is your cause for pulling me over and asking for my information?
There is no shortage of cops who lack basic knowledge of the law and end up getting schooled by individuals. Today, we'll look at cases where these clueless officers messed with the wrong person and quickly found out. In August of 2019, an individual was riding his motorcycle in Ramona, California when a state trooper pulled him over for a particularly absurd reason.
Man, you can't be passing on the right like that, dude. You're allowed to split lanes, but you can't pass on the right.
Does it say that in the statute?
Statute of what?
For lane splitting, lane sharing.
Yeah, you can't pass on the right, bro. It's
okay. Does it say that in the lane sharing statute?
I don't know what the lane sharing statute is.
So the rules governing.
There's not 2 lanes. So if there's 2 lanes, so let's just say.
I'm gonna reach for my phone. Don't get. Hey, come here for a second. This is the DMV website. California law does not allow or prohibit motorcycles from passing other vehicles proceeding in the same direction within the same lane. Within the same lane. It has nothing to do with 2 lanes. I was within the same lane. I wasn't past the white line.
All right, I'm not gonna argue, man. Can you read that again? I'm sorry.
Sure. Well, here, you read it right there. California law does not allow or prohibit, that means I'm allowed to do it, from passing other vehicles proceeding in the same direction within the same lane, a practice often called lane splitting, lane sharing, or filtering. Lane sharing.
Trooper Parody had no idea that he was dealing with someone well versed in statutes and the law. Shockingly, instead of admitting his mistake and letting the motorcyclist go, he escalated the situation further.
Can I see your license, registration, insurance?
Okay, what is your cause for pulling me over and asking for my information?
Unsafe passing within the lane, dude.
No, I'm just showing you the law.
Bro, listen to me. I'm not here to argue with you. I just need your license, registration, insurance, okay?
Okay, and I'm asking you for what purpose?
I just told you, because you're passing vehicles within the same lane on the right.
That's allowed.
Safe passing on the right. I'm not talking about lane splitting. You're not splitting lanes. You're passing vehicles on the right.
Okay, this literally just says lane sharing.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about splitting lanes on the right. You're not allowed to pass vehicles on the right.
The California's lane splitting laws clearly indicated that he had not committed a crime and was not obliged to hand over his document, but something about this learning had hurt the officer's ego.
In order for you to ask me for that information, I have to have broken the law, correct?
Correct.
Okay, great, thank you, great, okay, this is being recorded. So, if I have to provide you my information, I want to know what law I broke, because I clearly just showed to you. This is from the California DMV.
Bro,
you are misinterpreting and misunderstanding the law, man.
There's also a law that says you cannot pass unsafely on the right.
Okay, so I have this on tape. Show me where I passed unsafely.
I will. Let me see your license, registration, and...
So, again, what law did I break?
Let me explain it to you, okay?
You're going to explain it different than law.
You know the law.
No, I can read English.
Okay. All right, well, I can too. So let me explain my interpretation of lane splitting.
Okay, your interpretation as opposed to facts.
Okay. Facts, lanes, whatever you want to call it, man. Let me explain to you what I consider lane splitting. If you've got 2 lanes or more, all right?
Which doesn't say here, right?
If you've got 2 lanes or more, okay, in one direction, and you go in between the lanes, whether you're in the lane to the right or the left.
Parody was adamant that the motorcyclist had broken the law, and what should have ended long ago was about to turn into a long and meaningless altercation.
The thing is, right, and where you're wrong, okay, that's your interpretation of it. That's not what the black and white says. And look, take your glasses off and I'm gonna get off my bike, is that all right? Within the same lane. It has nothing to do with 2 lanes.
Lane splitting though, we're not talking about lane splitting here.
Hey, I'm talking about what the law says.
But you're looking at this as lane splitting. There's no 2 lanes to split, my man. You understand that? There are no 2 lanes to be splitting here.
Okay, so show me right there where it says it has to be 2 lanes.
Bro, are you splitting lanes?
I'm sharing. Hold on.
Sharing the lane.
Yes, look, right there as it says, lane sharing.
Right.
Sharing.
While you're splitting lanes.
No.
Bro, you're looking at the DMV web. There's vehicle code. Okay.
Okay.
Vehicle code. Let me look it up and I'll explain it to you better.
Okay.
How's that sound, man?
All right, I'll tell you what. Why don't you look it up? I got time. I'm my own boss. All right. Why don't you look it up? And if I broke the law, not your interpretation of it, if you need to get a sergeant or somebody else here, do so. I'll gladly hand you my information.
Realizing he was getting nowhere with his limited understanding of the law, the trooper asked for time to review it and called his sergeant for backup. Meanwhile, the motorcyclist continued schooling him.
Hey, here's some more clarification for you, okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to touch it. All right, AB 51, into law, which define lane splitting as driving a motorcycle as 2 wheels in contact with the ground between rows of stopped or moving vehicles in the same lane. Doesn't matter. I can be in the same lane as long as did you see me over the white line at all?
On the shoulder, no.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
thank you.
Exactly, yeah. Hey, so, dude, I'm reading the vehicle code.
Hold on. Yep. AB 51, which
I'm reading the vehicle code, man. So, first of all, before we even get there, man, my intention of stopping you was because it was for safety issues, right? I mean, you're passing cars on the right. If a vehicle had to slam on the brakes and turn right and they hit you, whatever. Just like you're splitting lanes, right?
Yep.
While speaking with his sergeant on the phone, Parody was instructed not to issue a ticket and to end the stop. However, even this didn't stop the officer from continuing his attempts at intimidation.
But reading the law, it is not clearly stated as far as whether or not you could be passing on the right in 1 lane or 2. All right, so I just called my supervisor.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, dude, I don't know anything about that because I never write it because it's not clearly written in law.
Sure.
Right? Well, it's not.
No, except it is.
Well, except it doesn't clarify whether or not you're allowed to pass. Well, it says in the same lane, but lane splitting. Well, just hear me out.
Go ahead.
Lane splitting in my interpretation. Okay, lane splitting is you got 2 or more lanes in the same direction, and you're going in between the lanes, right? But the law says within 2 or more rows of traffic in the same lane.
The trooper began blaming the statutes, claiming that they were unclear. At this point, he seemed willing to do anything to avoid admitting he was wrong and letting the individual go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, both of you, right? In order for you to ask me for my ID, I have to have committed a crime, correct? You can't just walk up, hold on, let's answer this right. You can't just walk up to somebody and say, give me your ID, right? We don't live in a police state. You guys are meant to enforce the law. Okay. So I have to have committed a crime in order for you to give me your ID, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so that's the first thing. That's why I'm arguing. I don't want to argue with you about, you know, whether I have to give you my ID, because I know I don't have to. So it's, and I'm going to use this term because that's what it is, and it's not a negative infliction upon you or anybody else. There's a difference between stupidity and ignorance. Ignorance, I'm ignorant of a great many things. I'm not a brain surgeon, so I don't know anything about it. But ignorance of this specific statute as it applies in California, it says same lane. I know what you're saying. That's what the general public thinks. It is poorly written. They tried to do something about it. CHP had guidelines on it that were removed because people had questions and didn't understand what the law actually says.
Yeah. The individual turned out to be an active duty Navy officer with an impressive command of California law, an example that every citizen could learn from.
My intention was never to actually give you a ticket.
Then why did you ask me for my registration and insurance?
Because I have to document all my contacts. Okay, I have to document my contacts.
If I broke the law?
Well,
you have my info. It's right there on my plate.
So you're not getting a ticket, but initially my interpretation was that you were breaking the law, but you're not getting a ticket. All I'm asking is for your identification so I can record my stop with you.
You've got a recording of it.
All right, man.
You've got a dash cam.
Whatever,
What do you mean whatever?
It's all good. You don't have. It's all good.
You're right. I don't. So I'm asking you though. Did I break the law today? Yes or no?
Yeah. Like I just explained to you. Originally, my interpretation was yes, you did. But now I'm reading the section, and it's not clearly stated.
The situation had become almost comical, as the trooper, despite acknowledging that no law was broken, still refused to let the motorcyclist go.
I know you guys got a job to do, but this is frustration. He clearly read it. I haven't violated the law. I've got it on camera. Hey, you guys have a tough job, trust me, I get it. I'm getting some chapstick. You said yourself it's hot, okay? Come on.
So we understand, my probable cause to stop you is because you were passing vehicles on the right.
Right,
All right.
Which is not against the law.
Trooper Parady's behavior exemplifies exactly how a law enforcement officer should not operate. He hid behind the guise of public safety while completely disregarding the law.
Yeah.
I'm simply asking you if you have a license. You say, yes you do in another state, but you can't provide that information to me.
Again, tell me what law I broke that caused this stop to begin with.
I just did, sir. I just did.
No.
And now I'm asking for some identification. And you say that you have a license, but you don't want to provide that information.
Sure. If you pulled me over for a valid stop, which right now we've already established this isn't a valid stop. You went back.
The stop is valid, man. It's a valid stop.
No, it's not.
It's a valid stop.
You just
You're
said
passing cars on the right.
Yes, that's not against the law.
On the right.
It's not against the law.
Hey, in my opinion, it's unsafe passing vehicles on the right, whether it's lane splitting or not. You're not getting a ticket for that. All I'm asking for is for some ID.
The trooper surely needs a reality check, and someone should tell him that the law doesn't work according to his opinion. Shortly after, 4 officers surrounded the motorcyclist, and it is still unknown what law he broke.
I'm just telling you what I got right now. Right now I have you're riding a motorcycle,
yep,
and you don't have a license in California.
Yep.
So is the vehicle going to get towed, or are you going to provide me with your information?
I'll tell you what, if you want to tow it, then we can end up in court. Okay. That's fine. Go for it. Get a supervisor here, get somebody else here. I'll call my lawyer. Right. Because you're not, you already know who I am. What information do you want? Well, hey,
all you do is show me your license, man.
No, I don't. I don't have to show you my license. What crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
We're done here, brother.
Great, so 4 officers, all these resources for a crime that never got committed. And you learned something. Hey man, you guys stay safe, have a good day.
After going back and forth for almost 30 minutes, the trooper did something which he should have done instantly, letting the Navy guy go without any trouble. Shockingly, to avenge on this humbling, the officer ended up contacting his command officer and told him about the incident. Talk about being petty.
Moving on, we have an officer who thought he could fool his supervisor.
But yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was going to come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
The officer claimed he went to his apartment for a shave, left for duty, then realized he forgot his body cam. When he returned to get it, he said the door was wide open and the place had been broken into.
Dispatch right there. 6:21, I was at Walmart. 6:42 was when I got back here. 6:46-ish was when I called dispatch.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With a bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Okay. So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me. Okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have. Be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay? It's okay. It's not the end of the world, man, but I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you kick it?
Did get locked.
You got locked out? And couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
All that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down.
The The truth eventually came out. He had locked himself out with the keys inside and had to kick the door open. Such a foolish reason to get busted, but he had used some common sense. He could have just avoided this whole mess.
I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay? Now keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay?
All I can touch is the phone on this side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Phone, wallet, and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
Did you, I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yep. So, you didn't put it in your car, right?
I don't think so, no.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back here on the TV.
What do you say?
And if you thought this one was wild, wait until you see this video. It's even more unbelievable than this.
You ain't, yeah, whatever, man. You ain't trying to fucking talk to me. You're an officer of law, right?
I sure am.
You follow the law, right?
I do.
Why am I in the back of your car right
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct,
Yep,
right?
it's a crime.
Have I committed a crime?
Yes, disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct is a crime.
Yes.